Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Patty and my channel is Patty's Mini Playroom. If you've been here before, welcome back, and if this is your first time here, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so happy to see you. Today we have an unboxing. I know, big surprise. And as our girls are looking a little menacing, holding their seam rippers, dressed as chefs, ooh la la, we have more food to make. These are the MGA Miniverse Make It Spring balls. They come out apparently every season with a new type of ball to mark the season off. I know they've had Christmas, they had Valentine's Day, which I only got one of them. I wish I had purchased all four, I think. But I really wanted the conversation heart ones because my husband has some pretty funny things to say about it. So if you'd like to see us unbox that, leave a comment below and I'll try and get him to join me. But today we are going to open the Make It Spring balls. There are 4 balls to this collection. There is the possibility of getting the flowers. That is the rare, which I really, really want those. I love daffodils. There's the bunny cake. Trying to focus these slightly better. Don't know if that's going to work, but it seems doubtful. Okay, we have a bunny cake and we have 2 drinks with little lollipops sticking out of them. And we have deviled eggs in a little chicken platter. That is so adorable. I saw that and it's like, I've got to have it. I have to. But the great thing about these little balls for the different holidays is, for the most part, they will tell you what's inside. This one appears to be the cake. I know it's very difficult to see, but there appears to be a bunny cake on the ball. This next one appears to be the drink capsule ball. This one appears to be my deviled eggs, which I am thrilled with, even though I haven't been able to eat deviled eggs in about 2 months since I was sick. They're not pleasant coming back. Now this one also says that it is the cake. There is a slight difference in weight between the 2 of these balls. I'm hoping that that is indicative that we actually were able to get the rare flower pots with the daffodils. So let's unbox them and see what we've got. Hold on one moment and let me clear some space so we can show you exactly what comes in these balls. Okay, so I have decided to steal Bunny's sharp and pointy object over here, her seam ripper today. Bunny has joined us once again for the lovely unboxing of these balls, capsules, and we're going to take the pointy thing and we're going to open them and see what we've got. This one says it's the deviled eggs. I hope so. It says it. It should be so. Let's open. I don't think I've used the green seam ripper yet, so let's try not to stab ourselves. Okay. Now, these are the capsules. They're not the orange slices, but I have found more of those, so in the future, we will be opening those. Okay, and it's got the purple covering. It says spring. It has the picture of the chicken with the deviled eggs and a spoon. So we're getting lots of spoons with this series. And it didn't open. Where's the seam? Oh, there's the seam. And it's still not opening. Open, says me. Seriously? There we go. Off with your head. Okay. So, this is what the capsule looks like. You can kind of see what's in it. It does show the chicken with the little deviled eggs. So, very, very exciting. And it pops very nicely. This is what the tabletop looks like. This is what the base looks like. So these are a little taller than the Hello Kitty ones that we featured last week on our midweek mini, because we didn't make it to Tuesday. And I forgot my scissors again. So let's see if we can get these open. I'm not going to worry about saving these as possible bags. Just not going to do it. Oh my goodness. Look at the hard-boiled eggs. Happy Sun Farms. Those are adorable. Oh my goodness. Okay. And we get the little pieces of carrots to decorate them with. And tiny little peppercorns to use for eyes, if you can see it, because I can't. Okay, let's put this here. The next bag, they're not hard to open, which is good. We have our little mayonnaise. Doesn't say Hellmann's, but that's okay, as long as it's not Miracle Whip. And we have utensils. And this comes with the little fob for the top of the capsule, so if you want to display it. And it also comes with tweezers, because we needed another pair. And a spoon. This can go over here. This can go on top like that. This would go like this to store, but you would put the table would actually sit down in that, and you can display it just like that. But yeah, that's not what we do here. We have instructions on how to use the resin, but we're all adults here, so hopefully we know how to use that. We have a Miniverse Make It Spring little menu, collector's guide, and it shows the 4 different pieces of this collection. So, and this is the first one. And it actually, on the other side, it tells you how to mix it up and how to make them and how long you need to sun them for. So technically you don't need a black light, or not a black light, a UV light flashlight to make these. You can stick them in the sun. However, I have 2. Plus I have the little chef's hat one that I opened a Miniverse. Was it a Miniverse? No, it wasn't a Miniverse. It was a Mini Brands Create Master Chef. That's what this came from. And either came from that or it came from the Goodwill bins. So, but that can also be used. Okay. Now this, well, let's open this one first. This is the bowl that comes in the capsule. And it looks like a little Pyrex bowl. It has little bunnies on it and flowers. It is just too cute. And it's the tissue paper. Tissue paper does it. It makes it. And this looks like a newspaper wrapped around our chicken plate. And our chicken plate holds 8 eggs. I'm speechless with just how cute these are. And it's a heavy duty plate. That's a heavy plastic. So it's really well made. Very nice. So cute. So that is capsule number 1. Number 2, we're going to open, and we're going to have to make room. So one moment. Okay, so that maybe I can stop hitting my camera while I'm filming this. I moved some stuff. This is a very, very tight space that we have here that I'm working to declutter. I can't wait till I can move downstairs. Okay. Anyway, we are going to open our next capsule, our next ball. It is supposed to be the drinks. So let's see what we've got. And for you, Bunny, I will open it like this. And try not to stab myself. We need to bring Caitlin back because, you know, the stabbing myself is always a possibility. And that would be a bad thing. Always good to have a nurse on staff. And, or I can bring my brother Michael, because my brother Michael is going to nursing school. And hopefully next year he will be a full-fledged nurse. I'm very proud of him. Okay, open sesame. That went well. Okay. Again, we have the capsule. She pops. We have the Keep Cool bag, which I believe is our resin. And I was right. It is a strawberry milkshake resin. Our next bag, jump into spring. This has our lollipops in it. Oh my goodness. And it also has whipped cream. And the whipped cream looks like that. Maybe we'll make these tonight. I was thinking the eggs, but the eggs are a little involved, and we don't want this to be an hour-long video. This is what our table looks like, so we get a different table for every capsule. That is awesome. Let's put you back here. And put the strawberry milk. The lollipops. And hope they don't fall behind the countertop. The whipped cream. We have our utensils again. Let me guess. Are we going to get tweezers? We got a straw. That's cool. We got another straw. Not as cool as the Hello Kitty straws, but you can't have everything. We got the purple tweezers again. And another little bunny for the top of the capsule. Just like that. And then she pops back together like that. I maybe I should send the bunny capsules to my bunny girl. Her birthday's coming up. Okay, now this one does come with a placemat. It says Spring Vibes. It also comes with a little platter with, it's a yellow flower yellow flower platter with a yellow gingham check. Very adorable. And then we get our glasses. So these are flower glasses. Sunny Day Party Company. Got their own little brand. Very cute. I like saving the boxes. You can wrap them, pretend that they're gifts for your diorama, put the glasses back into them if you don't end up making the item right away, but I think we're going to make the drinks tonight. Look at that glass. It's a pink glass. Well, they're not glass, they are plastic, but it represents a pink glass with a green base. I've seen something very, very similar at TJ Maxx. I think it was last year. Five Below, probably Ross, maybe Marshall's. Generally, when I go to TJ Maxx is when I look for different glassware. Sometimes at Five Below, though. You don't have to spend a lot to get nice things. Okay, so that is capsule number 2. We're just going to pretend that this isn't supposed to be a gas range, and we're going to stick the box there and hope it doesn't catch on fire. All right, now we have 2 last capsules. One of them may be the rare. They feel like they're weighted differently. I don't recall if there was a pinhole that would indicate which was which. The little code is exactly the same here, and is exactly the same here, and is exactly the same on top. So I'm not holding out much hope, but fingers crossed. What would be even more awesome would be if we got, instead of the bunny cake, because it's cute, but it's not my favorite thing out of this collection. I'd like to get 2 of the special edition, or the rare ones. That would be awesome. Then I'd have more plants for my house. All right, we're going to go with the heavier first. And like this. And open this side. See, there's a ridge here, and that's what keeps you from opening it all the way through. Okay. All right. Still no indicator. Let's see. We might have to pull up a table so that we can display this while we're doing it. I'll just pull a spare. Okay? It's a little small. It's a little short. Could always take one of the girls off of her seat and make it higher, but we'll just lower the camera a little bit. All right. And the satisfying, not really, pop. And the tabletop looks like a flower. We have another purple base, like that. We have utensils. Oh, I believe this is the cake, because we have a spatula. These are so freaking cute. I love them. I do. I really, really do. And again, with the purple tweezers. We have 3 pair of these now. And the clicky little bunny for the top of the container. So, click. There we go. All right, this is a Keep It Cool bag, so we know that these contain our resin. My niece received one of these from the Easter Bunny, and it turned out cute. So, Anna made it. This is our resin, and it just says berry. So it'll be a cake with berry flavored frosting on it. Okay, next, this is our Jump into Spring. This contains our little cake. Look at that. That is cute. It's heavy. My goodness, this is a bunny cake, it says. So we'll sit it next to Bunny Girl. We have the ears and the nose and the bunny tail. That is so cute. And this is pretty heavy. This is our shredded coconut. So that, I hit the camera again. That is cool. And then in our little tissue paper, oh, look how pretty that is. We have a little cake stand. That is just adorbs. And a little placemat, I guess, to put the cake on so it doesn't stick to the plate so you can use it again, or perhaps to put under. And again, with the book to tell us how to make it, but really, once you open one of these, it tells you how to make all 4 of them. So, just like that. So you only need to make sure you can find one of them at the end of the day. And again, with the Use Resin Responsibly books. Yeah. Recycle. Alright. Not that the wrappers aren't cute, because they are, but I'm running out of room, guys. Alright. So, we'll pop this together. This also says Miniverse on the bottom of it. Let me know in the comments what you guys do with these balls when you're done unboxing. Do you use them as a display? Do you throw them for your cats? Do you fill them with trinkets for storage possibly? Do you make a tree out of them? That would be neat looking. I have no idea what to do with these, but I have an awful lot of them, so let me know below. Okay, last one. This is says it's a bunny cake. And there's nothing wrong with having more than one bunny cake. Right, Bunny? But I really, really, really want the flowers. I love daffodils. In the spring, the side of my house, I have just a line of daffodils going down it. And then the tulips arrive. Well, no, first it's the crocuses. Then it's the daffodils. Then it's the hyacinths and the tulips. And then my peonies. And then my rose bushes bloom. So we have a perpetual little garden on the side of our house that I love. And for Mother's Day, my oldest spawn got me another rose bush for the side of the house. So, and then some little pretty plants for the front. So I had a very nice Mother's Day. Okay, it was not a satisfying pop this time. This feels like another cake, because that is another plate, another table with the flowers. So unfortunately, I'm so sad. We did not get the flowers. And I don't know if they still sell these. So we're not going to unwrap this. We're going to hold on to this for another day. So these are the 3 balls, 3 capsules that we unpacked. We have the deviled eggs, we have the milkshakes, and we have the bunny cake. But we can only make one, because if we make more than one, this video is going to be way too long. So sit tight and we'll be right back, and we'll make our strawberry milkshakes. Okay, like I said, we are going to make the milkshakes. Do we want to do that song? No. Alright, this is the strawberry milkshake mix. It does have a tiny piece of tape that holds the lid on. Inside it will also have probably a little seal. Maybe. Hopefully not. Nope, it came off. It's in the lid. That's okay. Good. I don't have to use my teeth. I do have gloves. I pulled out gloves. I'm not going to use the gloves. I'm sorry. Okay, so I did put the straws into the cups. I've seen in the past where people have forgotten to do that, and once you start curing this, you can't get the straws in there. So we're also going to open up the lollipops. We could do the Lollipop Kids song too, but you really don't want to hear that either. And the teeth open that too. I really need to learn how to keep scissors by this little space. Look at the lollipops. We have a bunny rabbit that we dropped. We have another bunny rabbit. And we have an Easter egg. How freaking adorable. See, and they sit too low. So first we have to get our straws in there just right. Then we are going to pour our strawberry milkshake resin into the cups and try not to make a mess. Let's see if we can get this evened out the first time. Yeah, it still looks like it's going to make a mess. See, now there will be little air bubbles that we're going to stab with the, oh, look at the bubbles. We're going to stab those with a straw. Normally I'd have a toothpick when I make these, when I'm zooming with my girls. Not these particular ones, but the ones I've made in the past. And I don't see any air bubbles in this one, so that's cool. All right, so we are going to take our UV light and we're going to start curing them. And we'll be right back. Okay, well, these appear to have set up really fast. I guess new batteries are helpful when you're trying to cure resin. I put new batteries in both of my flashlights, so they might need to maybe be cut because they oh no, we'll fix it. Let's start with this one. We're going to add more resin to this. Hopefully there's enough for both of them, because there isn't always. Okay, it's not going to sit up unless I hold it. So that's what we're going to do. bedroom flashlight. So let us set up this. And we'll be right back. So, yeah, like I was saying, apparently when you have a new, fresh new battery in your UV light, things cure much faster. So we've got our straws in there. We have our lollipops in there. And unfortunately, you won't be able to see it, but I see it. There's a big gap between the layers of resin. I must have missed it when I was curing the first layer, but that's okay. So we're a judgment-free zone here. We're not going to be critical. And now we are going to add our final step, which is the whipped cream. And we put a little bit of resin in there, and we put the whipped cream on top. So hopefully it provides enough of a grip that it cures. Gonna hide part of the bunny rabbit there. That's okay. And we're just going to cure these real quick, and we have an extra lollipop, which is very cool. And it kind of glows, so which is even cooler. So we're going to get these set, and our gals will have a lovely little non-alcoholic drink for the night, which is a good thing some nights. All right, and we'll be right back. Okay, so maybe not the prettiest drinks that we could have made, but not a bad start. I really think that these capsules are adorable. I can't wait to get around to making the deviled egg platter, and I will post those pictures on my Instagram page by the same name, and that's Patty's Mini Playroom, as well as the bunny cake. I think we're only going to make one of those though, and either save the other one as a giveaway or try and reconfigure it another way. So if you like these type of videos, please like, subscribe, and share. I really do appreciate it. I love the Barbie community, and I really wish that I had joined it sooner. But until next time, enjoy your Tiny Tuesday, and I will see you next week. Bye.